Ripley quite a bit in the last few weeks. Now we got Silas Ripley working his way up through the ranks in the four-cylinder Pro Stock class. And Silas, is this your rookie season or was last year? I don't remember.
I raced 2 races last year, but this is probably the rookie season.
And how you doing so far this year? How you liking it?
Good. It's okay. You gotta get better.
What's the problem, the car or the driver?
I'm a dad.
How old are you?
It's the person who sets the car up.
Oh, Darren Ripley's the person who sets the car up, by the way. Silas, how old are you?
12.
12. Okay, so plenty of time to get better, work on your talents. Do you like that four-cylinder Pro Stock class? Do you have ambitions of moving up?
I like it. I'd like to move up in a little bit though. Probably
Like
a year or 2, 3.
year or two? Give this four-cylinder Pro Stock class another year or two?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your best finish so far? I know you're still gunning for that first podium, right?
Yeah.
So what's your best finish so far?
I think we're fastest today.
Oh.
All 7 laps.
Was he fastest today, Ryan?
Yes, he was.
In the most recent practice?
Sure he was.
Jeez. We're going to be watching out for you, Silas. Hopefully you get that first podium and maybe even your first feature win.
Yep, hopefully.
Oh, go-karting. Where you racing karts at?
LST Motorsports Park.
They racing tomorrow? You guys got to go there tomorrow?
Yep.
Nice. And so you're undefeated in your class there?
Yep.
3 years, he's lost 2 races, something like that.
That's awesome to hear. So,
Very well.
so Darren's your dad. Darren's a Wiscasset Speedway legend. Hey, Darren.
How you doing?
So you're the car owner for this thing?
Well, yeah, he is too. Mom's the owner.
Yeah.
I kind of do what I got to do.
I know that you're a big, modified, late models, pro stock kind of guy. So how do you like working on this little thing?
It's not bad. You know, it's nice to have a little knowledge that we have in doing it. But, yeah, it's been good. Good.
All right. So what's your goals? To be a pro stock racer someday?
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Silas Ripley, everybody. The final 10-lap heat, yeah?
Jacoby Thacker.
Oh, Jacoby Thacker, my bad.
I meant to tell you.
And we're 3 wide at the top. How's it going to work going into turn 3? Andy Caherl all the way down to the bottom. Taylor Lane right in the middle. Everybody makes it through. Taylor Lane gets washed back to 5th. All the meanwhile, Garrett McKee Jr. is your leader in the 26. And single file now. Garrett McKee, Andy Caherl, Daniel Harding has made his way into the top 3. Harding takes a look underneath Andy Caherl for second now. Coming around for 4 laps in the books, and we're side by side for second. And Harding is going to take the spot. The number 38 moves up into runner-up honors. Garrett McKee is going to see the halfway flags this time. If Garrett McKee can hang on to it, this would be his first heat race win, let alone a feature win. Still gunning for that in the 26, but Harding is putting the pressure on the inside. Wasting no time. Daniel Harding in the 38 takes over the top spot. And he just recently moved up into the late model ranks as well, pulling double duty in that Group 2 class. So Daniel Harding takes over the lead, and he's moving his way up through the ranks as he'll be back in the Coastal 200 next weekend in the late model. 2 laps to go for the 38. Now Garrett McKee trying to hang on to second. He's got Andy Caherl in the 19 all over that back bumper with 1 lap to go this time at the line. Daniel Harding in the 38 with it in the bag. Garrett McKee now with a car length cushion going into the final 2 corners. Can he hang on to the runner-up honors? Checkered flag waves for Daniel Harding. And a nice job by Garrett McKee with a solid second place run. Andy Caherl takes third. Side by side at the line for fourth, it's going to go to Callahan Cox in the 8. And Ben Burgess rounds out the top 5 to wrap up heat race action. And 1 lap in the books, it's Garrett McKee Jr. checking out to about 3 car lengths of an advantage on Callahan Cox now in second. Silas Ripley residing in third. Ben Burgess fourth. Rounding out the top 5, it's Andy Caherl all single file at the moment, but Burgess is trying to make a move on third. The 7 car of Burgess all over the back bumper of Silas Ripley trying to break the top 3. And Ripley's closing back in on second. Up to the back bumper going into the first corner, but checked up a little bit mid-corner and lost some ground on Callahan. Real nice, even cars for the top 8 there, running in a freight train. And Silas finally breaks up off the bottom. Burgess gets underneath. And the 7 car is looking to move up into the top 3, but Silas is fighting back strong on the high side. Silas is going to have to stay committed up there. He might be able to continue the top side progress and now move on to the 8 of Callahan Cox. He's going for second. Callahan Cox sees Burgess behind him and moves up for a moment. They were briefly 3 wide. They're going to try it again down the back chute. We're definitely going 3 wide into turn 3. Silas takes over second in the 09. Callahan Cox still keeping it up off the bottom, leaving the door wide open for Burgess, and Burgess briefly fell out of the top 3, but he's going to get back on the podium now in the 7 car. Both of these guys up front looking for their first 4-cylinder Pro Stock feature win. If Garrett McKee wins it or Silas wins it, either of them, it'll be their first career win. And they are bumper to bumper as Silas Ripley has reeled in the leader. The bottom line opens up and Silas sticks a nose under down the back chute. And he's going to take it. Out of turn 4, Silas Ripley is your new leader. Now McKee is going to race defensively to hold off Ben Burgess. Burgess all over his back bumper now. And there's contact going into 1. Garrett McKee. Oh, everybody stacking up as McKee slid to a halt, and everybody kind of checks up a little too quick, spinning around. Here we go, green flag racing. We're just past halfway. Silas doing a lot better job with his driving than he does with his interviews. Reclaiming the top spot over Ben Burgess. And Taylor Lane now in the 70 is looking for a podium run. If she can get in the top 3, that'll be her first of the season. Garrett McKee brought out that last yellow, but he's quickly finding his way back up into the top 3 now, to the outside of Taylor Lane to move up into 3rd. At the line last time around, it was still Taylor by 1/1000th, but it looks like it's going to be more for Garrett this time. Garrett McKee hops back up into the top 3. Josh Hall in the 117 looking to follow around the outside of Taylor Lane. Your top 2 checking out. This one is all Silas Ripley and Ben Burgess with 6 laps to go. Burgess is keeping him honest, staying within 3 or 4 car lengths, putting the pressure on the 09 for sure. And Burgess might have a better long run car. I think he might be outwinding Silas here. We got 4 laps to go this time at the line, and Burgess is closing back in. Burgess is turning 1/10 of a second faster lap times now here in the closing. It's going to be 2 to go this time for Silas. Can he pick up his first career win? And to our knowledge, Ben Burgess is also looking for his first career win. He's not a rookie in the class, but still has yet to take the checkered flag. White flag in hand, and they're bumper to bumper. Burgess looks to the inside, little contact down the back chute, and Burgess spins into the grass. Hate to see that happen. Silas Ripley is going to be the first to cross the checkered. And a close one there for 2nd and 3rd then. The new 2nd and 3rd place battle between Garrett McKee taking it and Josh Hall taking 3rd unofficially.
And he pulls into a spot where his, well, not the exact spot, but his grandfather's been in Victory Lane a lot. His dad has certainly been in Wiscasset Speedway Victory Lane a lot, one of the winningest drivers in the history of this track. And now he will put his name on the list of Ripley winning at Wiscasset Speedway.
Let him hear it, folks. Silas with all kinds of family and crew joining him in Victory Lane. It's a little emotional down here. Ben really gave you a run for your money. That was a hard-fought battle on the backstretch. Tell me about it.
I thought I was going to spin.
Did she get sideways a little bit on you?
Yeah.
Well, who do you got to thank for getting you here on your first career win?
My dad, my uncle, Ryan, Dana, Renee, Gramp, and Graham.
All right, bud. Congratulations once again. Hasn't even been on the podium yet, and jumps right up there to first place. Garrett McKee Jr. Dad's in victory. Mom and Dad in victory lane with smiles on their faces. So you guys are all pumped about second.
Yeah.
Nice job there.
Thank you. We had a pretty good run there. The car was all right, a little tight, but we made it work. And we drove it to second place and did pretty good there.
After the incident with the turn 1 yellow, you can't complain about this. I mean, you probably didn't even think you were going to get this far back up through the field after that, right?
No, I wasn't quite expecting it, but I'll take it.
Who do you got to thank for sponsors, bud?
I got to thank Mossy Light Spirits, CA Newcomb, Grogen, Trident Armory, Grey Hope Jerseys, Audette Race Chassis, Jeff Burgess, my mom, my dad, and my brother for all the time we spent in the garage, and that it all came together today.
All right. How's it feel to be in victory lane?
Pretty good.
First visit to victory lane. All right, Josh Hall. Josh, you were the opening day winner, right?
Yep.
And then we had a spin with Ben Burgess. You didn't even know you were in the top 3 until turn 3, probably.
I had no clue until my spotter told me I was in the top 3.
Right place at the right time. So who do you got to thank for sponsors?
I got to thank Rannicut Custodial Crew and Troy Bean Trucking, Flying Pond Variety, Coastal Race Fabrication, Barnyard Automotive, my mom and my dad. Probably forgetting a couple. It's kind of hard to memorize them all.